Fans flocked to Caulfield today for one of the classic events in the Spring Racing Carnival. And as Kate Davies found out, you didn't have to be a winner on the Cup to have a great day.
It's a day racegoers have been champing at the bit for, so they arrive early, indulge early and then take it easy. In the members, they began with a traditional stroll on the lawns. Then it was down to business. The fashions aren't quite up to Flemington standards, but no one was complaining. In the past, Caulfield Cup Day has often been a rainy one, but racetrack officials say today's sunshine has lifted crowd attendances to over 30,000. A crowd which keeps the bookmakers in business.
$5 one, 15 change.
10 on one.
No sign of recession here.
There's plenty of people and there's plenty of cash.
And plenty of hopefuls.
I'm going for Dr. Grace.
Sydenham, Citistium. What is it?
Citizen?
Yeah, number one.
Mantelpiece.
Mantelpiece.
Citizen.
But it's those who back New Zealand's Let's Elope who'll leave wearing the biggest grins, and with the Spring Carnival just starting, no doubt many will be back for more. Kate Davies, 7 Nightly News.
A full report on Let's Elope's great win later in sport, and after the break, tanks.
Good evening. Cup's king Bart Cummings did it again today when lightly raced mare Let's Elope came away with the Caulfield Cup. Carrying a postage stamp weight, Let's Elope became the 7th 4-year-old mare since 1973 to take the Cup, while for Cummings it was his 6th win after first tasting success with Galilee in 1966. Sandy Roberts has more.
Class Sydney galloper Dr. Grace was sent out a favourite at 5 to 1 for the 1991 Caulfield Cup, ahead of Citizen, looking to make it back-to-back wins in the race, and the Bart Cummings trained lightweight Let's Elope at 7 to 1. We pick up the race with 600 to go.
Town, a mile back at the moment, Citizen, followed by Just a Dance, Livingstone Lane, and Lee's Bitters last of all. Prince Saluri's hit the front in the Caulfield Cup when they're coming to the home turn. Prince Saluri in front of Ivory Way when they turn. They're followed by Dr. Grace. Royal Creation trying to get out off the track. Let's Elope coming with a sweeping run. In the straight, they race 300 to go, and it's Prince Saluri, Dr. Grace, Royal Creation, Ivory Way on the inside. Lord Revenant further out, and the mare down the outside. Let's Elope with a great run with Castletown. Ivory Way in front, Royal Creation getting up on the inside from Let's Elope. Royal Creation, Ivory Way, and Let's Elope out wide. Let's Elope grabbing them. Let's Elope's won the Caulfield Cup. Let's Elope's got up to win a half head to either Ivory Way or Royal Creation. Cummings has done it again.
Well, I've seen the filly work and I saw her race, and I just think she's a pretty good staying filly. And with the weight, I don't think she's extraordinary good, no champion, but at the weight, she was fit enough and I thought she could win.
Can she give you a 9th Melbourne Cup?
It's possible. I hope so.
Another marvellous training performance by Bart Cummings. He's the Cup's king, Let's Elope being his 6th success in the Caulfield Cup. Second was Ivory Way, trained by David Hayes, and third the fast-finishing Royal Creation. Also run today was the Norman Robinson Stakes. Derby Fancy Star of the Realm was sent out a 5 to 2 favourite.
They turn for home. The filly Lady Purpose put her head in front. The question being asked from Star of the Realm on the outside. He's starting to go out after Lady Purpose. Lady Purpose about a half in front of Star of the Realm. They've come away to fight the race out from Greg. Lady Purpose a length in front of Star of the Realm. Is having trouble picking up the leader. Lady Purpose going okay. Star of the Realm won't get it. Lady Purpose just in front of Star of the Realm. And Lady Purpose a neck to Star of the Realm. 5 away third Barraquee.
Lady Purpose just managing to hold the favourite out, with Barraquee starting at 7 to 2. Finishing third. The extra double today at Caulfield for 3 and 17 returned $41.95. The daily double for 17 and 12, $52.40. The Caulfield Quadrella for 3, 3, 2 and 4, $2,194.15. And the quad extra for the numbers 16, 17, 4 and 12, $3,194. Sandy Roberts, 7 Nightly News.
British Open champion Ian Baker Finch has been bundled.
Melbourne's fickle spring weather came good today for the running of the $1 million Caulfield Cup, and as Jane Cunningham reports, the thousands who packed the course were determined to forget the recession, at least for an afternoon.
A quick 2,400-metre sprint and you're in line for $1 million prize. It's the perfect setting to forget recession blues and budget cuts, step out in a bit of colour, pick a hat and take a punt. This woman knows the form. She's been coming for 17 years, with the same table planted in the same spot, just next to the judge's box.
What do you think of this year's fashion? And quite poor. I feel that the dress code, I think, probably could be lifted a little bit, even in the public sector area here. I think it's too casual. And having just walked back from the members, I'm extremely disappointed with that also.
But then again, it's all a matter of taste.
I'd have slipped into some Diamante if I knew it was going to be this bright. No, you wouldn't think there's a recession at all here. I mean, it's glorious.
No restraint either at the bookies' den.
Allocate 240-20, 200 on the 6.
Bets in place, punters were focused on the big race, and it was a spectacular finish.
And wider out is Lord Revenant, Prince Salieri, but Ivory Way still in front of Royal Creation. Let's Elope down the outside. Royal Creation is Ivory Way from Let's Elope. It's Royal Creation, Ivory Way, and Let's Elope. They hit the line photo. Let's Elope on the outside, perhaps.
After an agonising few seconds, Let's Elope was judged the winner.
And I didn't back it. Sydney's race for Olympic gold.
Thank you, Sue. Good evening. The best weighted horse in the field won today's Caulfield Cup. Let's Elope, with only 48.5 kilos, gave Bart Cummings his 6th Caulfield Cup and 21-year-old jockey Stephen King his 1st. But 2 eye-catching runs from a Melbourne Cup viewpoint from Lord Revenant 4th and Castletown 5th. Dr. Grace was the best backed in the race, firming from 6s to 9-2 favourite. Let's Elope and Prince Salieri ran second favourites. Royal Creation, best backed of the long shots, 25s into 16-1. At the start, watch barrier 4. Lord Revenant blew the start completely.
He was rearing Lord Revenant. Down in 4, he's missed the start hopelessly, Lord Revenant. Dr. Grace began quickly with Magnolia Hall, Royal Creation. Bold Rancher away fast, and so too Ivory Way down on the inside. Castletown and Justed Answer are getting back in the field. Let's Elope looking for a position in the middle of the field as they thunder to the post the first time now. Ivory Way the inside, Bold Rancher and Dr. Grace taking them on 3 wide. Prince Salieri 4 wide, turning out of the straight. Gauchi desperately looking for somewhere to go. Getting in now on the outside of Magnolia Hall and Royal Creation as Ivory Way's left in front, throwing his head about, and Magnolia Hall got a check there. Going forward, Bold Rancher and Cool Credit on the outside. They were followed further back, Mantelpiece with those horses, and then Weekend Delight. Shivers Revenge is with her, and a length and a half to Lord Revenant, Princess Pushy. About 3 lengths to Let's Elope and Citizen on the inside, followed by Castletown, Liverstone Lane. Justed Answer and Lee's Bid last of all.
It was a stop-start affair, and when they raced to the 800-metre mark, Ivory Way was still making play.
Let's Elope comes around them now, and further back is Magnolia Hall, snookered on the rail. Citizen's off the fence, but a long way from them. Followed by Castletown, Justed Answer, Liverstone Lane and Lee's Bid. At the 600, and Prince Salieri raced up to Ivory Way and took the lead. Dr. Grace is 3rd and Lord Revenant wide out. Followed then by Cool Credit, Let's Elope on the outside, and further back is Royal Creation and then Mantelpiece. Prince Salieri first for home from Ivory Way, Dr. Grace in the centre, then Lord Revenant, Mantelpiece and Royal Creation from Let's Elope. Ivory Way in front, Dr. Grace coming at it, Royal Creation looking for the way clear, and wider out is Lord Revenant, Prince Salieri, but Ivory Way still in front of Royal Creation. Let's Elope down the outside, Royal Creation is Ivory Way from Let's Elope. It's Royal Creation, Ivory Way and Let's Elope. They hit the line photo. Let's Elope on the outside, perhaps, from Ivory Way and Royal Creation in a 3-way.
Melbourne's most improved jockey Stephen King rode a brilliant race with a lightweight of 48.5 kilos. King knew before most at Caulfield that he'd win the Cup.
About the half mile I was fairly confident. I knew I had plenty of horse under me, and when I asked her to improve she did, so getting to the turn I felt really confident.
And a remarkable 6th victory for Bart Cummings. He wasn't worried about the mare going into the race with her inexperience of only 11 race starts.
Oh, I don't know about that. She's fit enough. She worked okay.
What about the Melbourne Cup?
Well, that's the next race on the agenda, and she'll probably run the McKinnon Stakes before that.
And she has 48.5 kilos in the Melbourne Cup, but certain to get quite a big penalty. And another 2nd in the Caulfield Cup there for Ivory Way, but a top run. That horse jumped a couple of crossings and was only beaten in a photo. Now running through the rest of today's Caulfield card, and the first on the program was for 2-year-olds. King Marauding starting odds on, still green, but he was much too good for them, beating Starmaster and Bronze Legend. The second, Lady Purpose, finally putting it all together again, and she might be an Oaks chance now. First of a double for Lee Friedman. A smart sprinter in the next in Euclace.
Below the 200, Centre Sign gets to 3rd, and then Mr. Till. But it's Euclace darting away. He's put 3 lengths on them in the twinkling of an eye, and Euclace will go on and win it by a best part of 2.5 lengths. A fate of the minors, I reckon. Western Sovereign got it in front of Bagon, then Mr. Till.
He's won 8 out of 12 and a really good chance now in the Gadsden Stakes, the brother of Rubiton. The 4th was won by Reno Bell, a top-class mare, surviving a protest from Gamine. The 5th, still green this one, alias Comba Bash, but lightly raced and promising. A nice win at 8-1. Into the 7th now, and this was won by the New Zealander Steineck, who's won 5 out of 7 over the distance. Now the second leg of the daily double.
Gallicus fighting back, and Explorer stick around with a run between horses. Highly Geared in front of Brave Expectations at the 200. Stick around fighting back on the inside with Gallicus and Explorer, but it's Brave Expectations on the outside in front of Highly Geared. Stick around picking him up. Brave Expectations, and Notwithstanding with a belated run. What a rush! Notwithstanding's come from nowhere and has got up to win from Brave Expectations. Third placing Stick Around on the rail.
Jim Cassidy steering Notwithstanding home with a Kiwi-like finish to win the last on the program. The daily double today, 17 and 12, 52.40. The extra, 3 and 17, 41.95. Quadrella of 2,194.15. Quad extra paid $3,194 even, and nobody picked the last 6 winners, $83,000 into the jackpot pool for Moonee Valley next Saturday. The horse